Hey guys, welcome to Velorè's House of Love, and we are back today because love is so lit. And my special guest today is
What's
JB
up? What's
Litt.
up? What's up?
Welcome to the show, JB Litt. Um, can you briefly go over your past dating
Huh?
history with me? Can you briefly go over your past dating history with me to start? Let
Past dating.
everybody
If y'all
know.
hear, okay, wait. Before I start, if y'all hear kids like in the back, don't mind it. Okay. But my
Okay.
past dating experience, girl, fuck these niggas. That's how I feel about past dating. But now, like, I done had some, dating, but I wouldn't consider them real dating.
So you never dated no one
Like three
seriously?
people. The first one was a girl, and like, you know. It was it was tea. I
Oh,
loved it. It was
you
tea.
dated a girl?
Then after I had my first
What?
boyfriend, huh?
What
I had
happened?
I had came out like
What
I got
happened?
engaged and I had came out. So like she was
Okay.
getting talked about. I was like, you know what, go be
So you
free because you getting talked about. So like,
okay?
I mean, it don't bother me, but I know it bothers
So you
you.
wasn't always.
I
So you was in the
was.
closet. Oh. I couldn't imagine that because the way you are today. Because I'm
It's
like, I
the
can't
fact
imagine you like
I
being a
look back at
closeted
old
gay.
videos of me and all that, and I be like, you was not hiding it at all. I'm the same way I am now. I
Oh,
just used to deny it.
theme. Well, what would be the love song to your theme? Well, to your life right now.
Complicated by Nivea, whatever her name is. I
I
love that
love that
song. Play it
song
all the time.
too. So, what are you looking for in a partner?
I'm looking for somebody like me, like somebody I can just, like
What do
somebody I can just be
you mean
myself
like
with,
you?
like somebody who just fun, full of energy, full of like love and all that. Look for something serious.
You can go into detail about it. You just don't want a funny nigga. There's
I
more to just
mean,
having a
I
funny
mean that
nigga.
you
Like,
got
what else are
you
you
got to be
looking
funny.
for?
That's my top. You got to be funny. Cause I'm
Yeah.
I'm a funny person. And if you're not funny, if you just like nonchalant, you're gonna be looking at me like, what's wrong with you?
Okay. Okay. So what attracts you to someone, and what are your preferences?
What attracts me to somebody is like they vibe. Honestly, like me personally, I can't be attracted. Like like how people like be attracted, like fall in love through like social media and all that. I can never fall in love off social media and none of that. I can never take that serious, cause like
Some.
I gotta have your vibe in person. Like I'm an in person type of person, so it's like on Facetime and all that. Y'all be like goofy and all that,
Hmm.
but we gotta be in person so I know what your vibe really give off.
Good sense of humor is a thing that attracts me to someone. Not just
Yeah,
because
I
you're
don't really go
attractive.
off of
I thought you
looks, to be
just because a
honest.
nigga cute. I mean, I still do to an extent. You could be
I don't
ugly
want.
too,
I don't want. No, I
but
don't want no man. I don't want the
but
best
it's
looking
more
man.
than
No, I
that.
don't
It's
want the
just
best looking man. Give me a little ugly.
a communication. What really attracts me the most to a guy that can communicate well with himself. I love that. And my what are your preferences? You want
I
feminine
don't
guys,
discriminate.
masculine guys? What are your preferences? Are
I
you
don't
are you open
discriminate.
to everybody? Trans girl, trans man.
If
Okay.
I find you attractive and like we kick it off,
My preference. I don't like overly feminine guys. I
yeah,
don't personally. I my ideal guy is a nerdy boy, nerdy like gamer boy, kind of like me. But I'm kind of like opposite. I can do both. I do have my nerdiness to me, but for me, I don't want no hood nigga. I don't want all that them tattoos and all that crazy stuff. Just niggas that prioritize the wrong shit in life. So
I
that's not me. Um, anymore. I don't want that. If that's something you want,
I love
no,
this.
it's fine. It's fine. Um, but for me, no. For you too, when I was younger, yeah. But now, no.
I love a hood nigga.
I'm too old. I am gay. I want me a gay man. I don't want no DL nigga. I don't want no in the closet. I don't. Those type of niggas don't talk to me. We ain't got nothing in common. We
But
can't. No,
that's probably
absolutely
because
not.
like I'm still young, like so like I'm still like young. I don't want to be tied down right now. So like I don't mind flirting with no DL or serving no DL because I know it's not gonna be nothing more than that.
Child, waste of time for me. Waste of time. I'm over like just sexual ties with people. So at this point, if you can't give me that besides dick,
That's
I don't, I don't want to talk.
that's all
I
that's
don't
all
want
I
to
be
talk to
wanting
you.
to get
And
in
I want to
on.
be open. And I want to be open with the person I love. If I can't be open and we have to be closeted, all that stuff, I like to go out in public, hold hands, show affection, and all that stuff. How are you with public affection?
My anxiety's too bad for that.
Are you comfortable?
My anxiety is too
You're not
bad for that
comfortable?
because I be like in my head thinking what people be saying and all that. So like my anxiety real bad for that. But like, I mean, I'll walk in public holding hands with my man and all that, kissing them. Like I will do it, but in my mind I'm be thinking about it the whole time, like real nervous.
At first, when I when I started talking to guys, then yeah, I was kind of a little nervous. But now, I mean, the most I did was obviously with R, R, R word. But that's like holding hands and all that stuff. That's the only like man that I ever did that with. But I'm comfortable now. Shit, I think it's because I was in gay clubs doing it, and I took it outside of gay clubs, like my comfort outside of like being in the gay clubs to do it. So yeah, let's see. Okay, you already went over communication, but what is your biggest struggle right now when it comes to finding a partner? What
I
do
don't
you
look for nobody. I'm not looking for no man.
Okay. Okay. But you just
I
said you
mean,
wanted
yeah,
to
I want to be,
mingle.
but like right now, it's not gonna be serious. I
Okay, you're
let
not
people know
going
ahead
to
of time,
look
like
for
this
it.
not serious. Like you know, I don't waste people's time. I let them know ahead of time, like
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna be that.
Be monogamous is to be with only one person through your relationship.
I can't do that right now. I can't do
Oh,
it
you
right
don't want to
now.
do that right now. So if a guy comes,
Like, all honestly, like I be trying to like be serious in relationships, but it's like just so hard. Like I'm so young right now. Just so many like everybody just so fine. Like everybody just be so fine when I be in a relationship. So it's like I can't be with one person.
oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you still on your whole face
yeah.
right now. You still in your
I'm
whole
only
face.
20. I'm
I
just living
completely get
life.
that. You're only 20. You're not even 21. We gonna have an age limit on this
Hold on,
show,
because I'm gonna
child.
be
We gonna have
21 in a
an
couple
age
months. Hold
limit
on.
because girl, you don't want to be monogamous. You still want to have your whole face. It's completely respectable. That's how I would.
My girl look wild.
That's how I would around your around your age. And some girls, still do it even though they. Um, anyway, so you're not ready to be in a committed relationship. Oh my god. So you finna just play around and
I don't
waste
no, okay,
time.
so
So that's what you're
like
trying to do.
when I be talking to people or whatever, I let them know like ahead of time. I be like, like I'm still doing me or whatever. So like, yeah. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like I waste my time because I'm having fun with it. Like this, I'm living life with it. So it's like,
Oh, was I was messing with people. I wanted. When I found myself getting to something that's serious, I ran away around your. Damn, what age was I? That was 22. I ran away around that. I still will run away when I felt like I was getting into something committed because I still was like kind of scared of it. But I'm I'm 25 now, so I'm not really scared of it now because it's like, damn, bitch, I got to experience some time in my life. So I'm personally ready for one.
I'm not.
For you to even say I'm gonna fall in love, that means you do kind of want love.
No,
It's people can have sex and just be like sex and it is what it is. But if you're
look,
easily
no,
falling for a
okay,
guy, you kind of want
like,
someone to love
how
you.
like it's those people. You ever met a person like they chase the person, they chase the person who don't want them, they keep going after the person who don't want them. Then when they finally get that person, it's like, okay, I don't want you. That's like,
You can't be doing people like that. You can't. That's not good. That's not good. Hey, but that is not good. That's misleading people because
dog.
if they
It's
okay,
it's
are you messing with men that don't like you? Because I had a friend that said,
yes,
"Nah,
I'm
you're
very
attracted to
attracted
men
to
that
men
don't
who
like
don't like
you."
me, and I don't know why. And then once they want me, I don't want you no more now.
Okay, baby, we got to do some growing later on. I'm gonna have to come back to you in like about 4 more years and see how you are
I'll be
when
settled
I
down
bring
by
my people
then.
back.
I'll be 24. I'll be settled down by
Oh,
then.
all right, you said this on camera. What I bring to the table is shit loyalty. Shit, I bring loyalty. I bring motherfucking good sex. I bring motherfucking a caring partner. I think it's these things. I don't know. It's these
Yeah,
things that I can bring. Um, I I bring a good person in general. Overall, good person in general. Um, but JB Litt, what do you bring?
I don't. I keep
It's
telling
all
you,
right.
I
It's
brought
all
the
right. If you
table.
say I ain't got
You
nothing to
think
bring
you think
right
I'm
now,
playing? That's my answer. I brought the table.
I, but I want you to go in depth on what's on this. What type of tables are you bringing, baby?
You
You
know
can
them
bring one of
long
these little
tables. You know
tables
them
out
long
here. You
tables
can
that
bring
be
one of
in
these
like
little
the fish
tables.
fries and all that. That's foldable.
Do you like guys younger or older than you? Well, shit, if you go younger, child.
I I like older because me personally, like I'm not like people when I actually tell people my real age, like they be real surprised or whatever. Please don't mind my background, y'all.
Uh
They
huh.
be real surprised. So it's like, cause like me personally, I'm not like the young mindset. I'm not. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't have a young mindset. I'm young, but I don't have the
Uh
young
huh.
mindset or whatever. This interview ghetto blondie, but my thing is your interview. You had people knocking on your door, opening your door. You had a whole party going on. Okay, his background just laughed. Okay, y'all not gonna keep coming for my background.
Okay,
Hold up.
so
The house was quiet all day.
okay,
And then as soon as the interview start,
and
as
now
soon as the
you just
interview
want to get
start,
loud.
it's a circus. I'm so glad they feel lay down. It's gonna be quiet, y'all. I'm sorry, they just in the tub like right out and they throwing water all over the floor and all that. So like
Freak, you could have told
I
me
didn't they
we could have
literally
pushed
soon
it
as we
back.
got
We
on
could
here
have
to
pushed
when
the time
everything just
back.
literally started, I kid you not, it was quiet from 8:59 as soon as we literally got on here. So like
All right, you ready? Okay, so we're gonna go into sex. So I hope you got answers, very lengthy answers instead of just. What's your definition of amazing sex? Amazing or
any
good sex?
sex I have. Um any sex.
Any
I got good
sex?
sex. Very good. The reviews tens.
That sounds very one-sided because both people have to be, sex is not one
I'm a
person.
verse, so it's like
You think that just because you doing it, that it's just gonna be the
I
best
know it's
sex?
good. I got reviews that it's good, but in
Okay.
my mind, I know it's good from the jump because I know what I be doing. Like I really put it down for real, it, especially if I'm a
Okay.
top.
Okay. That sounds like that sounds
Why you?
very one sided. But okay, for me, it sounds one sided. And I'm saying this because it does take two people. I know that I can say, "Oh yeah, I have this sex or whatever, whatever," but I know that I haven't been the best for
Okay,
everybody
I'm not saying everybody, but I got
most of the
I
time.
got good.
Let's say
I
most
got
of the
good
time.
dick. I definitely do.
Okay, gotta try that.
The gays when they
Um,
first come out or whatever, they when they first come out, most of them run straight to be a bottom. And when I first came out, I was like, kind of like consider. Look at the gay community when they first come out. Most
not
of them is
everybody.
start off like film girl and all that, wear makeup and all that. And then they finally find themselves transition. Now they just trade.
Okay,
I done
well, I'm
seen
gonna
it.
ask you this question again. Um, how long does sex have to be with you in order for you to feel completely
Once I get
satisfied?
my nut, I'm satisfied. That's it. Hey, you better beat me. You better beat me.
Okay,
You better beat me and get your nut. Because if I get my nut, don't touch me.
see, that's another one-sided
Like
question. Another
okay, like
one-sided
only if
question.
I'm attracted.
Um,
Only if I'm attracted to
are
them
you
though.
not?
Like if I'm attracted to you, like I can, like I can sit there and like you can get your nut, I get my nut and all
Mm-hmm.
that. But like mostly, if it's just a link, and I'm just trying like, unless I get my nut, I'm disgusted. I don't want to touch you no more. Don't touch me.
How long do you usually take to get your nut? Are
No,
you
I
you
can
come
let
fast? You know,
I can last a
10 minute
minute. I
man,
can last like
5
a
minute
minute.
man.
But if I'm not attracted to you or none of that, I will nut in a couple seconds. I'm not gonna lie. I will force myself to nut because I'm disgusted.
Okay, okay for me as a bottom, I am a bottom. Me as a bottom, if I'm finna spend about an hour or 2 hours in the bathroom dishing, baby, we at least gotta go out more than 40 minutes. I'm not. No, we're not doing that. And that does not consist of you just straight pounding me for a fucking whole hour. No, that consists of foreplay and everything else that comes with it.
So
So
see
about
the
an hour.
foreplay. See when I'm attracted to somebody, like the last person I could speak on, what we was a verse, so it was like it was lasting longer because we both was like flipping and flopping and flipping and flopping and flipping and flopping. It was tea. I lived for it.
Marion said, have someone ever painted on you?
Girl,
If
she's
so,
so
who?
messy. I'm not gonna say who because people on here know him, and like I'm not that type of person. No matter, even though me and the boy don't get along, but I'm not that type of person. But yes, I have been painted on, and no, I didn't like, I didn't. Oh my god, like bitch, you nasty. Like, I, I mean, that's already in my mind. That could happen. It's a booty hole. Like that's already in my mind. It could happen. Like
I
exactly.
mean, it happens to everybody. Shit. My nowadays, bitch, I try not to never let that shit happen, bitch. I'm too old to be doing that shit. Um. Uh. And then again, I'm a perfectionist. That's why I sit my ass. I don't mind sitting my ass in the motherfucking bathroom
I
until I get it
hate it.
right.
I
I
hate
don't
it. I
mind,
hate
bitch.
it.
I'm not one of them risk takers. I am not a risk taker and be like, I know my body. Nope, absolutely not. If I know I'm not good, bitch, no sex. We can do other stuff, but no, because for one, that's uncomfortable for me. Two, I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm not going out like that. You're not gonna leave a bad review on my Yelp.
You not gonna leave
Absolutely
a bad
not.
review on me. finna play with it after this. Oh my god.
But yeah, and yeah, I am a bottom. I only top once ever in life. Once ever in life. I think that was last year. Um, yeah, no, never again. Probably with a husband of mine. If he ever say, "Hey, I want to try bottoming," then yeah, I might do that. But nah, I'm not gonna just do that with anybody. Plus, I'm on pause right now. When it comes to sex, I'm on completely pause, big pause, because I'm trying celibacy. I have a lot of self control to where I'm good with I'm good with pleasing myself. I don't want nobody because when I did like have a like hook up from with people from time to time, I started to feel like empty on the inside. I started to feel like, damn, why did I just do that? I mean, yeah, it was good, but it was like pointless. Um, I I I just I want more of a connection. I want more of a connection. Like when I was with the other guy, I explored my sex life to the fullest. Like with him, out of those three people situations, I explored more. I started dressing up. I started bringing chains and whips and all that good stuff to the
See,
bed. Like
you
I
want to know
like
something about me? Honestly, I want to try that type of stuff. Like all that it's just like all that handcuff, all that. I want to try like that. But I never had the courage to tell the man I want to try it because like some people be thinking that's weird.
because you got to get comfortable within your sex life. You have to get comfortable. I think by you just saying, "Oh, that's kind of like weird," you're not comfortable with expressing how you want to be sexually. I think I done got to that point where I can tell you what I want from sex, and that's what it's gonna be. Like, I don't want nobody quiet.
That's
I
why I
want
be
you to
trying to
talk
tell
your
people like
shit to
I'm a
me.
slut.
I
I
want
like
to
that
talk my shit
disrespect.
to
Like
you.
I'm a slut. Once we in the bed, like all that respect, all that go out the window. Bitch, call me this nasty ass bitch.
And
All that, yeah.
is it because is it because you're dealing with I don't know if you do you like to hook up from like do hookups from time to time with different motherfuckers? Are you like a consistent partner? Are you one of those people? Because I can tell you, I I've been a lot of one nighters. I've been a lot of
Dude,
one
okay.
nighters because
Is
usually
it
I'm not
considered
consistent.
that you're the one nighter if you the one that one night them and them? Yeah,
I mean,
because that's what I
I do
do.
that
Like
all
I do
the
that,
time.
and I
I do that all the time. Well, I used to. Correct. I used to do that all the time, but
sometimes
I
I
don't
be
know
making
because
them like
usually
suck
after
my
I
dick
sleep
and
with
all
a
that,
guy,
and I just go. I be feeling so trady, cause that's what trades do. They get hit and block you.
oh, I used to do that before I like
Yeah.
completely like exit out. I was a
So
side,
that's why
like
like
side.
everybody I link
I
up
used
with,
to like
I
straight
don't
up
fuck
side.
everybody I link up with because like bitch, this some good, and I know you will be stuck, bitch. I don't need no crazy bitch stuck on me.
Child, everybody like say that. Everybody be like, no one night with me, but I'm the type of person. I don't care if it was the best sex ever, bitch. After I'm out of that sexual shit, bitch, block. Like move around. Like because I feel like if I didn't have that connection with you, I'm no longer interested in doing it again. I mean, I can go have sex with the next person. Well, that's how I used to think.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
how I
be
used to
fucking.
think. Like I just used to like you lose feelings for that person after like sex. I mean, it's not necessarily it was all bad, but I just feel like damn, what else do I got to do with you besides sex? Next. Do you remember the best sexual partner you ever had?
The last one, the
Can you
last
say who it
one.
is?
I'm hyping it. Hold on,
You hyping it?
it's definitely been better than that. Nah, it wasn't him. It was this Trey. He was like kind of like older, and he was mixed
Yeah.
with Puerto Rican and black. It was very, very like
Oh,
okay, I'm exaggerating, but it was like yeah. That was the first like mixed person I ever mixed
oh,
with. Like
oh my God. For me. I'm going back into the second guy. The second guy again. The guy I explored more sexual things with, because I don't have. Okay, I done slept with a good amount of people. Good amount of people. I'm
Never
not gonna drop the
disclosing my
number,
number. I'm taking
but
that to the grave.
never, never dropping the number. But from far as I can, because I have a
Oh,
lot of
not
women
my
I use.
light don't
Far
cut
as I can
off. Come
remember,
on.
um, far as I can remember is him. Far as like I have a I was probably consistent with a good 5, 6 people that I slept with multiple
Yeah.
times versus all the other motherfuckers. But yeah, him. I think he was the best out of all of them. He was more open out of all of them. Even though he didn't like give me head, but yeah, that's not a requirement. But yeah. Mm, where is your sex drive
My
level
sex
at?
drive level up there. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a horny fuck.
Okay, so if the person you're gonna be with,
No,
do they have to
honestly,
match
like I
that
feel like
level?
once you're in a relationship or whatever, like I feel like you don't have to have sex every day, all day. Like every day y'all around each other, y'all don't have to have sex. If your relationship based off of sex, I I can't just like base my relationship off of sex. Like if I first ever meet you and we fuck the first night, I don't. It's nothing else after that. We're not gonna be nothing serious after that. Cause I just look at you as like just a fuck now. So you don't have to have sex every day.
Mine used to be high. I used to like it all the time. But I done went through some crazy stuff and dirty
My best
people,
is
so
between Marion and
that
Cuba.
brought it down.
You fuck
So
my
yeah,
man,
no thank
I'm gonna
you.
whip your ass.
What was the what was the most amount of times you had sex in a single day?
It was with my with the last person. We fucked 4 times like back to back to back to back, and I never like went back to back because I only went back to back one time. It was with my ex boyfriend, and we only did 2 rounds. That was it. I didn't think I could like you know, but like I wouldn't go down. I was hard after every time.
Oh, the most I ever did was two rounds. Most I ever did was 2 rounds, and I don't think it's one. It was in the same day, but like I went to sleep and woke up type shit. But oh my god,
What?
I only did probably 1 round because
I did. I
yeah,
did 4 rounds back to
because
back.
I mean that's one that's followed up that same morning because it's like, and I was pissed off about that situation because it was like, why the fuck are you? Why? Like I'm still recovering and you trying to fuck me and it's hurting me. Like my ass is throbbing and all that good stuff, and it's like you still trying to fuck me, and that shit, that shit was. I never like, yeah. I cut that person off after that. Hold on, let me end
All
this
right.
right quick. We're gonna come right back. Alright. So let me finish where I was. Okay, what's the wildest? What? Excuse me. What's the wildest place you ever hooked up at?
Uh, the wildest apart.
What's the wildest? I never hooked up at a park. Um,
What's your wildest?
parking lot, late night parking lot at empty Target.
Wait, so which one wilder, parking lot or park?
I don't know. You asked. Which one
I
is
say the
wilder?
park.
Girl, the park. Everybody do that. Park is so common.
Well, parking lot then. See, the park is
That's
it, it's common,
y'all.
but it's like
Was, y'all around the same age anyway, so y'all
he's
gonna say that.
we is the same age, but I say the park because like even though everybody do it, but it's like that is a park though. Really,
A park is like so typical.
it's typical, but it's like
Okay. Do you have any pet peeves when it comes to sending nudes? Do you send nudes?
Huh?
Do you be sending nudes?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any pet peeves when it comes to sending nudes?
Your background cannot be dirty. Cause I look at all that, and your toes cannot be ugly.
Oh.
If your toes is ugly, do not get it in the picture.
Okay, for me, let me tell you this. When okay, if I'm exchanging nudes and all that good stuff, if you send me nudes of you fucking somebody else, that's a deal breaker right there. We're not having
For
sex.
real?
Do not send me nudes of you doing anything with anybody, because that just makes me that I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you do.
I
I don't want to
thought
know.
people like that.
I
Maybe I need to stop doing
don't.
that.
Oh, well, no, that's for me personally. I don't, because it's like I start to think I'm a little judgmental. Okay, I'm a little judgmental. So I start to think you get around. I don't want to know who you get around. I don't want to know who you be fucking
I
these people
send
out
it.
here.
I send it to them as like a verification. Like, yeah, like I'm really like that.
I get that, but I don't want to see that. I mean, me personally, yeah, I may watch porn, but I don't want to sleep with the porn stars. I mean, y'all there just for my entertainment, for me to get off. That's how I see it. So, so yeah, that's a big pet peeve for me. Yeah, background, dirty backgrounds, bitch, blurry ass pictures. It's a pet peeve for me.
No, the biggest pet peeve I have is when a person like send me somebody else's picture and like I can tell it's somebody else's
Lines
picture.
of like catfishing.
That
That's just like.
blows me because it's like,
I mean, I done had a guy down here, a DO guy down here that sent me a dick pic of somebody else's, but his dick pic did was quite similar to that, so I really couldn't tell the difference. But I know that wasn't him because I seen the actual person page, but he did have that same size.
see, me personally, what I do is like I'm a real good investigator. So like when they send me their pictures, I look at their nails, like I look at their fingernails on they like regular picture, like a picture of them like regular, like their face picture with their nails in it. I look at how their nails look, then I look at the other picture and I be like, them nails don't match. That's fake. Bye.
So what is G4L, and who does G4L consist of?
Stands for Guacs for life, and it's
Yeah,
be enriched.
it's just y'all too.
It's just us.
Okay, what's a guac? What's a guac?
Duh, you know what a guac is.
I don't. First of all, I really don't know a guac.
A guac
You know,
guac.
I
Guac guac.
okay. Can you describe what a guac is?
A dick sucker.
Oh, well. So y'all, so you and Richie said, "Hey, I'm just gonna make like a little gang and call yourself guacs." You know.
Like it was like started as a joke. And it was me,
Hmm.
Kevon, Marion, and Richie. It was all of us. And like we like was saying we was in school and graduating guac classes and all that. It started as a
Okay,
joke.
so all y'all. So at this point, it's just y'all two. So the other two,
The other two they
dropped
failed,
out.
so they dropped out. Yeah. You can
Like,
represent for Palm Beach.
no, I'm not representing for any of that. Big Mama don't do that. Okay, that's for little girls. Okay, suck a dick for little girls. I'm a lady, honey. I'll do that unless I get mine sucked first. You're crazy. Um,
Trey be all right now. You be surprised with our stories.
Mean Girls. What happened during the Mean Girls trip y'all had last year? The Walk X. You know.
Oh my God! So
So
the Mean Girls trip, me and
hmm
one of the old farmer Mean Girls served
y'all served.
a old Mean Girl. She not
Okay.
even
So
a girl no more.
within. Okay. So out of the girls in the guac trip, you served one of the guacs, the guacettes.
No, he wasn't in the class. He wasn't in the class.
Okay. So they wasn't a part of the guac.
So what happened was I had served somebody on the trip or whatever. Then that's when, I was getting drunk or whatever. When I'm drunk, I'm like real clingy or whatever. And I guess I
Mm-hmm.
was being clingy on them, which I don't feel like I was, but they feel like I was. And they went and told Richie the next night that, I don't know what they told Richie. I don't know. We all sitting watching the movie, everything cool, calm, and collective. We all chilling, watching the movie, thinking everything calm. I seen like mama over there like freezing, so I was like, if you want some cover, you can get cover or whatever. Like, and then Richie was like, just tell him, and I'm like, tell
This
what? Like,
somebody I
what
met in
happened?
Atlanta.
I was like, tell what? What happened? And Richie was like, in front of everybody, he was like, friend, I'll be real. Mama said you too clingy and da 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 da. And I was like, I got mad, and I had blocked everybody. I cleaned up I cleaned up the whole hotel room, blocked everybody while we was in the same room. Left, went, got breakfast, came upstairs, stayed up the whole night, stayed in my part of the room,
Oh my god.
and then we left the next day.
Will there be a part two?
You gotta ask them girls. Then I'm down for part two.
I know some of the girls ain't really, you know, buddy ain't friends. So I could probably be a guaquette though.
You could be a part of the
I
walk.
could be Madam Guac.
You can. I can add you. You just gonna have to graduate though.
Oh baby, I've been graduated.
Nah,
Okay.
you gotta
I,
start all over.
oh no, ain't no
We
starting over.
we
I've been
Me
graduated. I've been doing
personally,
these
because I'm the
things.
principal now, and yes, I'm saying that on live because I'm the principal now. I saw Risha spot. So me personally, I don't know what you
Baby,
get.
I'm the matriarch.
So I'm gonna need you
Okay.
to like,
We is not doing this. We is not doing this. Okay. Big Mama don't have to go to school. Big Mama already know this.
Drew, cut
This
the light
ain't Big
on.
Mama first time at the rodeo.
Drew,
Big
they
Mama
gotta
go
put
to.
you in a room with 3 boys, and you gotta suck all them, make them nut under 30 seconds.
Oh girl, that Big Mama
Let
been
me
did
stop.
that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that, girl.
Let me stop.
Been there,
But
done that.
Richie, she wanna be the principal. She swears she just the biggest quack or
Oh
whatever.
my
So
god.
like,
Oh my god, y'all are something else. Okay, ever had an orgy?
yeah, I had my first orgy when I met the last boy. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I really should have. The way you get them is the way you lose them. Damn.
Okay, so right now, if you was to set up an orgy, list 6 of your friends that you're bringing into it.
First on my list, Richie.
He already said that. Yeah.
Second on my list, Danny.
Mhm.
I don't know, cause I heard Mario reviews. They said she started, she don't finish. I don't need no bitch coming with me, and she ain't finna help me finish. Let me start with my girl. But Mary,
Oh my
I'm definitely
god.
not inviting Kiva. Kiva is gonna come down. He's just gonna be looking at us.
Oh my. So he was just looking. So that's why he dropped out of class.
No, Kiva. No, but I know Kiva.
He
Kiva
don't
not that
get
type of
down like
girl.
that.
Yeah,
He don't.
Kiva's not that type of girl. So I
He
know
ain't
like I
that
can't
wild.
invite him.
Have you ever considered being a bottom full time? If your partner was a full time top.
Um, I can't be no full time bottom. I can't be a full time bottom. I can't be a full time top. We gotta be verse. Cause I feel like it's boring just doing one thing. That's boring.
Child, me, I ain't. I don't care. I
I
don't
don't
care.
want to get plunged my whole relationship, and I don't want to just plunge somebody in my whole relationship. Like some days I get. I feel like that's where I like be ready to cheat at if I talk to a full top or a full bottom. I be ready to cheat.
Oh, you like to do? Do you do poppers? You ever did?
Okay. Let me give you my experience on poppers. I've tried poppers 2 times, right? First time I ever tried poppers, I was like, my head was like spinning. Like I was like, what the fuck going on? Like I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
what poppers do. Then my second time I tried poppers, it was a bad experience. the top. He was like had me a missionary, and he was like holding the poppers for me, and like we was doing it, and I guess he couldn't see or whatever, and like
He
he like
wasted all the juice on you.
he
All
started
that.
pouring it inside of my, and it was going inside my nose, and like it was
Oh
burning
my
really bad, like really, really,
god.
really bad, really bad. So after that, I never did poppers ever again, baby. You can't pay me to do poppers no more. After that, you could never pay me.
Oh my god. I'm so. Damn.
I
And
was like, oh my
that
god, oh
shit's
my god, my god, my
strong. And I know
god.
that smell is strong.
It was like hurting so bad, and I have a sensitive nose, so it was like
I love them. I personally love them. I love that headache, that rush that it gives you. But I just don't take them without anything else. I mean, if I have to be drunk and taking them because
wait,
it
I lied.
enhances.
I tried it 3 times.
Okay,
It was
so you
another.
tried it after that
No,
time.
it was before that time. I tried it while I was topping. While I was topping, and it was tea. See me topping. I think I could do a popper while I'm topping, cause like it had me like I was really like, oh yeah, like this shit gave me a rush like when I was topping. But bottoming, bad experience.
Oh, bitch! When I did it while I was giving. Well, my ex the B word gave it to me while I was giving him head, and I tell you, I was ready to demolish. I was just like, I was just like so ready to just demolish it, bitch. I used to, oh my god, like when me and him used to have sex, like I
It's
used to
so
be
tea
like
topping.
me and him. I used to have like spit all over my face, bitch. Eyes just drooling, like oh, I used to.
Girl, you giving me memories now. You might just could be a guac. That's how the guacs get down.
Oh, girl.
If your eyes ain't watery and you got all that, like my beard, be dripping, all that, yeah.
Well, I done got guap
I I I be
before
leaving
from the.
Trey baby mama car's back seat soaking wet.
Oh my god! I don't think I ever did it to your friend, but I know your friend did it to me. That's all the sexual questions I have. We can go into some self-reflecting.
All right, it's shot o'clock.
It's shot o'clock.
Girl, stay.
Yeah, shot o'clock. Okay. I don't really get drunk no more. I've been drinking every week. I don't get drunk off of 2, 3 shots like I would.
Laugh my fucking ass off. It's the friend in the yeah.
Ooh. I didn't say it was bad. She's a blockhead. She's good. All right, you ready?
Oh, I don't tell my hold on. I'm finna pull another shot. Fuck it. Come on. My sister got her little shot right here. I'll take some of hers.
All right.
Ugh.
You telling me to smoke a blunt? Ooh,
I'm finna smoke after
baby,
this.
I don't smoke. I can personally be with someone. I mean, obviously you smoke, so you wouldn't mind being with someone that smokes as well. But me personally, I don't want to be with nobody that smokes. Like, I mean, you can smoke, but if that's your priority, no.
Me personally, I
Because
can't be
people,
with somebody who don't smoke because me, I smoke like really heavy. Like I smoke heavy, and I don't want to. People who don't smoke, they look at me like a fiend, or they look at me like a pothead and all that. And I don't want nobody judging like me because I smoke 24/8.
mm-hmm. Well, for
So
me,
I can't be with somebody who don't smoke because babe, I'm gonna wake you up. Babe, wake up, hit this blunt.
yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just
See
not
the
doing
last
that.
situation I was in, like I was staying at his house and all that, and he used to just text me be like, "Oh, babe, I just rolled up for us." Like I like stuff like that, like roll
Because
up
I
for
feel
us.
like sometimes smokers have a bad habit of prioritizing smoking. Sometimes people can't function without smoking. You know, sometimes people can't be. at ease without smoking. Some people be like, "Damn, I can't function without motherfucking smoking." So it's like I can't do that. I can't.
What if
I
you're
just can't be with someone that smoke every day.
a smoker? He only did edibles. He didn't smoke. He only did edibles.
I'll take an edible.
Yeah, so it was like, I mean, me personally, I know a lot of people don't smoke, so I don't judge people who don't smoke and all that. But me personally, if you're a type of person, if you feel like, oh, you like the people that be like, oh, I hate smoke, I hate the smell of weed,
No,
and da, 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 da.
I'm not. I'm not one of those
I
people
can't
that hate it, but
be
it's
with you if
like,
you hate the smell of weed, because I'm gonna smell like weed 24/8. Day, I'm sorry, it's that, it's that, yeah. I'm
but
coming in the house every night and I'm smoking.
all right. So we're gonna go into self-reflection. Okay, who has influenced you the most when it comes to love?
When it comes to love,
Mm-hmm.
they used to influence me, but now, I mean, I can't say they influence me no more because they're not together. But here and Ken, they used to influence me.
You know what's funny? Because Richie said it was him.
Risha,
He said
girl,
it was
girl,
him.
girl. None of my friends. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and none of my friends' relationship ever influenced me to get in a relationship. None of them.
He never gave you any advice or
No,
anything.
Risha. Okay. Oh, so you was acting like that?
Yeah, when I'm saying influence you,
I
like
can
you know,
say
like
it's out of Risha or it's out of Risha, Marion, and Kevon. Them the top three, like them the top three people. Like even though my best friend, like she give me good advice, but like being
hmm
that they're gay men and like they got more experience. Kevon's the type of friend. If I ever wanted real and raw, like no screens, like him hiding no feelings back, Kevon will give it to you real and raw. So I will call Kevon if I want to really raw. Risha, I'll call him if like I want like good advice because like me and Risha we related on a lot of stuff. So like I call him if I want good advice, like how to like move on with this type of stuff. Marion, he's the type of person like he's a good listener, and I can like vent to Marion about a lot of stuff. I don't really look at Marion for too much advice, but I look at him like I can vent to him about anything. So like
hmm
them three, they the top three categories with that.
Okay, so for me, I didn't have. I'm not gonna say my parents or anything like that because obviously they wasn't married with me when I was. I
Definitely not my
mean,
parents, especially not my
ooh,
daddy.
ooh,
Rolls out
not
of
that.
rice.
I mean, they was married. I seen them when they was married and all that good stuff. But as far as like in my adult years when I was actually dating, um, I think I would say an ex. I would say that my very first ex, and he influenced me in a way of knowing who I am because I went through the hard stuff that I went through with him and the problematic shit that problematic and toxic shit that I went through. So that had an influence of how I'm moving now.
Yeah.
So I would say an ex of mine, and I would say some of the older gays that I talked to that I talked to on my game. I talked to my older gay friends that I talked to have influenced me as well. Um, did you let any of your past experiences or traumas affect how you view or interact with, you know, with someone you messing with?
Still to this day, my past relationship, the first boyfriend I ever had, still to this day, like I'm real damaged from that. So it's like when I get in relationships, I feel like that's what really be messing me up a lot too, because it's like I feel like everybody be lying because he like lied to me. Like we was together for 3 years, and I ended up finding out after the third year, like I was
Was
getting
he
cheated on
older
the whole
than
time.
you?
Huh?
Was he older than you
No, we was
or
literally the
around
same
you?
age, same grade, everything.
Okay.
Like, and like I literally found out I was getting cheated on the whole time, and like all that he was doing with other people. He was like doing, you know. So like
hmm
I was looking at everybody else the same, like everybody the same after that. Like after that, everybody is a cheater, everybody a liar. Anything you say to me, I feel like it's a lie. And I like kind of work on myself with that, but I still be in my head about him.
What's your level of trust through 1 through 10?
So because I feel like situationship. like it was even Rich could tell, like I was calling him, like telling him how happy I was, to the point I was telling myself like this not real. Like I feel like I don't. Whenever something like whenever I find happiness or whenever I'm happy, I always be in my head like it's not gonna last long because like I never like my whole life I never was like truly happy.
Me
So it was
too.
like I always got it in my mindset like this not gonna last long. Something's gonna happen. He's gonna leave because I got bad
I always
and
have
issues.
that. I
So
always have that in the back of my mind.
yeah,
I always think like negative thoughts about situation. I shouldn't do that, but I do trust people. I do trust. It's about
I
like a
trust my
seven.
friends. I don't trust niggas.
That's a whole nother. Friends are. That's a whole nother
Yeah,
relationship without the sexual ties. Well, unless you do sleep with your friends, I don't know. But do you sleep with your friends? Speaking of that, have you slept with some of your friends?
I slept with two friends. Well, one of them not my friend no more. I slept with my ex best friend. We used the best friend title, but we was really sleeping together. Um, and I slept with one of my friends. We still friends to this day. Like we good girls. Like that's one of the
They're a
persons.
guacat.
No, but
Okay.
that's one of the person I could call. Like if I ever want to go on, like if I'm ever scared to go on a link and they be like, "Oh, bring a friend," I can literally call him and I know he's down.
Girl, that sounds like one of the guaquettes, if you ask me.
No, he in Orlando. He in Orlando.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I never served. Let me make this clear. I never served none of the guacs. I never served nobody like y'all see me with. I served one person in the Lit Life house. One person. I
Does that
mean,
be
I think everybody know who it is.
that begin with E, right?
Huh?
E. Oh, okay. I'm not stupid. I know these things. Oh, okay, I got this. Well, I don't have sex with people that
I
I call
always.
my friends. I
Hmm.
had sex with one guy that I considered a friend, and after that, we was no longer friends. And it's not because it was me. It wasn't like we had bad sex or anything. It's that I ghosted him after I pulled the move that I would pull with, you know,
Yeah.
any like random hook. I pulled that move because I started to feel awkward after that. Because it was like, oh my God, I don't want
See
to be
me.
your friend no more. But
See me personally. Like
I
at
was being
first
childish.
when I first ever served that friend, because we served multiple times. So when I first ever served that friend, I was in my head. I'm like, I don't, I don't look at you to say I don't want to be friends no more. But it was like we kept being friends, and like we kept serving. And it was like this tea. I like this.
Were
This
you gaining
tea.
feelings? Because I'm the type of person to gain feelings after a couple of times of
I
like
literally,
keep having
me
sex.
personally, I catch feelings very fast, as Kevon said.
I don't.
So I was surprised that I never caught feelings from. Like I never found like, yeah, we had sex and all that, but I never would look at him like I could be in a relationship with him.
Anybody that I had sex with, I do have. I tend to have like comfortable and ownership with. So it's like even though yeah, me and your friend had sex, that's why I'm okay with like grabbing and touching on him and just like acting like I still want him, even though it may not actually be that. But it's like because I done been in that comfortable place with you, I'm okay with grabbing on you and being kind of like sexual with you, even though it's not like that no more.
It's one friend I will serve, and I will want to be in a relationship with him after I serve him. We all know who he is. It's not Marion or Risha.
Did I say it earlier?
I don't remember what you said earlier.
I said the one letter.
Not E.
Okay, okay.
He got a
I was,
boyfriend. No.
I know he do.
It's um Kevon.
Oh my God! You want to serve Kevon? Oh wait,
I
you
wouldn't say
serve
I want
Kevon?
to serve him. I would serve
Wait,
Kevon
y'all
though.
serve?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say I had to serve Kevon first.
but I would serve Kevon. I serve Kevon down, boots, top and bottom, whatever you want to do, I'm with it.
By yourself.
I mean, I'm by myself 24/7, so it's like I got used to it now. But I hate being by myself because like I have bad depression. Like people don't really know, but like I have bad depression. And once I'm by myself, I be in my head, and like I'm that friend. You know, everybody got that one strong friend. Like they always there for everybody, but they never
Mm-hmm.
tell like they saw. They never like call their friends when they sad. I'm that type of person. Like
That's
I'm
me.
there for
That
everybody.
is
But whenever it's
me.
me, I don't like to call my friends and all that because I don't want nobody worrying about me because I know I got me. Like even though it get hard sometimes, but I know I got me.
That's the Taurus in me. I like to feel like I don't like to see people. I don't like people to see me vulnerable.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Um, I usually I usually go through my depression by myself. I mean, you'll know I'm going through it if I'm not
Yeah,
talking.
you'll definitely know because I will
Go
like show signs that I'm going
goes.
through it. But I would
Hmm.
like if you ever call me or text me, be like, "Are you okay?" Like, I would tell you I'm okay. Like, I'm good. Yeah,
Usually I say I'm okay, but I'm really not okay on the inside. But usually I like to be perceived as a strong person on the outside,
yeah.
but on
But
the inside I'm really
I
just
definitely
weak.
have friends like they be peeping when I'm not good, and they will call me like they'll text me be like, "You good?" Like I'm just checking on you and all that. Like I definitely got that type, but it's like I would never call my friends and be like, like I'm real sad. Like Marion is the first like one person. Marion, my best friend, like they one person. Well, like
Hmm.
other people, but like Marion's one person I ever text and like actually like like friend, I'm really like going through it right now because it's like I tried suicide one time, so it was like when I see myself getting too dark, I would like reach out because like okay, like I know I'm getting dark and I know how I get when I'm like real dark.
See, and I'm actually content. I'm actually happy. I'm happier by myself than when I'm with somebody. Sometimes when I'm with somebody, I stress about
Yeah,
being the perfect partner. I stress about, you know, trying not to ruffle anybody's feathers about like certain stuff I do. So I don't know. That's what I kind of went through that. I kind of went through that because I'm the type of person I don't want to be a person that always doing wrong because in my head I was always told that I was doing wrong, so I don't want my partner to say I'm doing wrong. I feel bad about myself when somebody tell me that I made a mistake or you know I did something to hurt them
yeah,
when that's never my intention to do. But I do beat myself up when I do get feedback like that. So, but I'm better at that nowadays. But I know I was like that.
yeah.
I do. Peer pressure is a fucking killer when it comes to me. Would you like to open up about some of your insecurities that you had within your past relationships? Don't say I ain't got no insecurities. We all them having some insecurities in the situation. Now, if you don't want to open up
I want
about it, I get it.
I want you to answer first. You answer first.
Okay, my insecurities. I can. You can ask me. Okay, I I dated three. Well, I
Risha, I've
messed
been
with
claimed
around with.
that.
I messed
I'm sorry.
around
Go
with
ahead.
three guys. Brandon, William, and Richie. Um, you can ask me which either or of them I had insecurities, and I can tell you which insecurities I had
I
in
want to know
that.
my friend.
Okay, what with your friend? My insecurities with I didn't really have I didn't really have insecurities. I was just like I didn't like to be told things about myself. I didn't like to be told things about myself, but my insecurities, I'm gonna say with the first guy was my finances. Definitely was that. I don't think I had financial insecurities with Richie. I mean, I know I stopped working towards the ending of that, but I still had money saved up to where I could tap into. But I know with the first one, me not having my own shit, he definitely because he was pressuring me that whole time, and I was still young. I just graduated.
Yeah,
Like I was still trying to discover shit. I didn't really like work my ass yet. I haven't really experienced working at the time, so I was definitely insecure about that.
yeah,
Um, that's still a insecurity now today. It's still insecurity now today, but at that time when I was with your friend, no, it really wasn't an insecurity. I think I think with him, I was scared to commit. I think I was scared to commit. That's what I was. Because at that time, I was like, I was moved to Miami. It's niggas down here. I want to play around.
See, my last insecurity with the last man I was with, I could say the same thing you said, like the job and all that, because like when he met me, I kind of was like in my real bad depressed stage. And once like I'm depressed, I don't really care about life no more. Like when I'm depressed, my even my mama can see like when I'm depressed, I would literally not put energy into nothing and I would literally give up on the job. I would stop working. I would stop like giving a fuck. I would just be laying in bed all day, every day.
No, I don't give up on the job. I give up on the job when that shit get toxic. When y'all,
No, see,
when this shit not fun
I
for
can
me,
say I never
then
quit a job because it was like bad or anything. I always quit a job because I was going through it. Or like, I was just like, fuck it, bitch, I don't want to work no more, bitch, I'm leaving, bitch, fuck this job.
nah, H&M was probably was one of my best. I only worked two jobs ever in life.
I done had about
But
30
that was
jobs.
this. I only worked two. It was
I done
Wendy's
been,
and
I done
motherfucking
been at
H&M.
amusement parks, the retail store, fast food, restaurant, I done been everywhere.
I know
Warehouses,
fast
I've been
food is
everywhere.
something I'll never go back in. I probably won't go to fucking
I ain't
warehouses. I
going
don't
back to
want
fast
to do.
food. You can't pay me to go back to fast food.
I
My
don't want to
last
do
fast food
no
job,
heavy lifting.
somebody came through the drive through and we fought in the drive through.
Oh my god.
You could never pay me to work at a fast food ever again.
Where are you at in life with yourself? Are you happy?
Truthfully, no, I'm not happy. I have not been happy since I was a kid.
I can relate to that.
I smile and I laugh with my friends and I make my friends laugh and I make sure they life is easy, but me, I'm not happy at all.
Why are you not happy?
Life, like I've been going through hell since 7 years old. Like I had some happy moments, but overall, I haven't been happy since I was like 5 years
At it,
old.
but I'm gonna say this: I'm not happy. Well, I'm okay. I'm not where I want to be, where I thought I will be in life. I I wanted from when I graduated. I thought I would be somewhere else in life, but I'm stuck right here, and I know that.
I definitely feel that.
I feel like I thought I was gonna be somewhere else in life by the age of 25. I thought I was gonna have shit figured out, and I'm not there. So that's what causes most of the time. That's what causes me to be depressed. The best time in life that I ever was is when I started working at H&M for those about 2 years. That
Yeah.
was the best time because I that's when I actually felt like an adult. That's when I actually felt like I was doing something. But what was my downfall with that is my introduction into friends. I didn't have gay friends at that time. So when I started to work and make money and I didn't have bills or anything, I felt like I wanted to be a part of that crowd so bad. So I felt like I had to spend money and do all these things and the stuff that I thought that I was working towards, I was working towards, like moving out and I was working towards like moving away from my family. And about time the end of that cycle, I didn't have anything because I wanted to be a part of the crowd so bad. I wanted to be in the club so bad. I wanted to have a new outfit every week. I wanted to spend my money on just unnecessary shit and, didn't think about it. Because when I first started working, before that, all I did was go home, play video games, and go to work. Then I met those group of people. Then I met the Lit Life people. Then I met all those people, and I never had like gay friends, and I
Yeah.
wanted to be a part of it, and I wanted to spend my money on everything, and I wanted to. Then at that point, then I was tapping into my savings and stuff like that just to
Yeah.
fit in with the crowd. So I know now when I go into work, I know where's my mindset now, and I know that I don't have to do all these things to have friends. So
Yeah.
yeah. Um. So do you want to open up now about how you feel? How you feel?
Me personally, it started when I was younger, when like I was touched on when I was younger. I feel like
Uh-huh.
that's when everything like changed, like my whole life shifted. And like I used to be this happy kid, outspoken kid. Like I always used to like just be outspoken, laughing, make everybody laugh. Like I used to be at the family gatherings, dancing, like just having fun.
Mhm.
And then after that, I feel like when I kept, when like everything that happened to me, and I kept it inside for so much, and I didn't tell nobody. Like I didn't tell my mom until I was in like middle school, going
I
to high
have a
school.
question.
Uh-huh.
Does what happened to you consist of like sexual acts? Have you been sexually touched as a child? I don't.
Yeah, I was touched as a child.
Okay. Same here.
Yeah,
Same here.
and then it's um like my dad, he was like in prison, so I didn't really have my dad around. So
Mhm.
like that also kind of like started affecting me. And then as I was growing older, like I used to, me and my mom, we really didn't get along like that. But like we got along, but like I kind of was like felt like the outsider of the family. Like everybody else was like kind of close and like getting what they wanted and all that. And I
Mhm.
always was the outsider. And then when my dad came home, like I kind of thought like, cause before my dad went to prison, we had like a tight bond. So like when he came home, I kind of like thought it was gonna be the same. Like everything was
Mhm.
gonna be the same or whatever. But like I feel like once I told him like that I like the boys or whatever, that's when everything went back downhill. And then like he I told him, like I came out to him and he told me, oh, he wasn't gonna raise me that way because that's not what I am or whatever. And then he seen a video with me and my first boyfriend and like he choked basically almost choked me out or whatever and was like, oh, you're gonna get that demon out of you and da 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 da, and was like he's not gonna raise me that way. And then my mom, she was like she kind of stopped him and she was like, that's still my child. At the end of the day, I'm gonna love him regardless. And like he still was to this day. Me personally, he told me, oh, he kind of like accepting it now because it was used to he wasn't used to it. But me personally, I still feel like he don't accept it. But I'm at the age now to where it's either you accept it or you're not in my life. Like that's what I told him for my 18th birthday. I was like, either you accept it or you're not in my life. Like I never had any confrontation or anything with my mom and my dad. Like we had bad confrontation. We literally physically fought each other and all that. And like after that, it was just like I didn't feel like I still feel like my dad don't love me for real. Like I know he loved me, but like you
Mhm.
kind of understand what I'm saying. Like, I know he
He
loved
loves
me.
you, but because I feel like the same way with
Yeah, but
mine.
like
I feel like he loves
I
me,
feel like he
but he don't
loves me
love my
different.
lifestyle.
Yeah, I feel like he loves me different than all of my other siblings because like all of my other siblings, like they got that bond with him in their life. Like
I see it. I see it as this. I feel like my dad loves me, but he doesn't love the lifestyle. If he had it
yeah,
one way, it wouldn't be the way that I live my life. If he was to have like a option between a gay or a straight son, I feel like he would choose the straight option because that's you know.
see, I feel the same. I feel the same way with my dad. Like I feel like my dad, if he had to choose, he would definitely choose a straight son. My family don't really accept it, but they like accept it because I'm around or whatever. But I feel like
Hmm.
they really don't accept me for who I am, and that's also that play a big part in my life. Like I feel like that play a big part because like me personally, I be wanting to do like other stuff. I be wanting to go out, like wear crop tops, do this, do that. But I feel like
Hmm.
the family that I came from, it pulled me back. Like I look at my
Are your
family and
family super religious?
no, they not religious, but like growing up in the hood and all that, the gay wasn't in like
Hmm.
my
Because
whole
I know
family
that it's
literally,
like that with religious families, and they, the Bible
yeah.
thumpers, they child.
So like my whole family, they literally grew up like, I would say like I got like 3 gay cousins that I know of, like 3 like out gay cousins, and one
Mhm.
of them he dressed as a boy. I mean, dressed as a girl, and like I see the way the family be looking at him. So it's like, even if I did, like one time I was thinking about like before I come in, like one time I was thinking about transition, but I also went back. I was like, I can't do that because
You
if I
want me to
ever,
transition?
I was like when I first, yeah, when I like first came on the scenes, I was
I
thinking
had
about
an
like,
era where I wanted to be
yeah,
like a
but
trans
it was
girl.
like I looked at it as like my family would disown me. Like that also played in my head. Like my family would disown me. And then another thing, like my piercings, like even though y'all might see my piercings, when I'm around my family members, and people don't notice, like when I'm around my family members, like this piercing, I will tuck it inside my nose. I would like take one nose ring out, or would
Mhm.
not show my like half of my family don't even know I got a belly ring. My father never even seen the belly ring. He never seen this piercing because I don't want them to be disappointed. Like I think about their feelings too
You
much
have
instead of thinking about mine.
you have to let that go. You have to just be yourself. I think I think that's what I think that's what I want people just I personally want people just to be comfortable in their skin. Like I want people to know that you can't live for other motherfuckers at all. You cannot
That's
live
what
for other motherfuckers'
I.
opinion.
That's why I be kind of trying to tell myself. I be like some
I,
days I like, cause inside my head, like I be having this voice inside my head, like it literally. When I say this, the voice in my head literally says a lot.
man,
When I say a lot, I mean a lot,
man, fuck,
and I feel like
fuck
that.
that voice,
That's
man.
why I be
Fuck
listen.
it.
I be telling myself that sometimes, like sometimes when I be like thinking about doing something, or sometimes when I do something, and the
Hmm.
voice in my head be telling me. Sometimes I be telling myself like that's just the voice in your head. Like you can't listen to that. That's just like
So
But
I
sometimes I
would.
ain't gonna lie, that
So
voice
you
be
have
like
self.
get into me.
So do you have self love? Are you still trying to find that?
Yeah, I'm still trying. I feel like me personally, if
You
I
can be
can,
open and honest.
huh?
Do you truly love yourself?
No.
Okay. Well, you're gonna. Well, when you're willing to learn about that, or were you open to learn about that, you're gonna start learning about it. You're gonna start learning about it. It's okay to. It's okay right now to not love yourself. It's okay right now to go through your things in life. That's gonna help you. Just because I said it doesn't mean get on it and start doing the homework for it. You're gonna have to go through shit. You're gonna have to go through obstacles. You're gonna have to go through harder shit than you ever been. And right now, just to realize who you are as a person, to realize who, um, what you're gonna accept in life. You have to go through that shit. You're gonna have to go through. You're gonna have to go through you being as femme as you are, and probably your family not accepting you. You're gonna have to go through that shit. It's just gonna happen.
Duh, you could have made me cry. I'm drunk. Like I'm trying to hold these tears back. Because no, like, no, you the first person I actually like sat and opened up about all of that. I don't like opening up about that because like I don't like people like I like to seem like full of energy. Like that's why I make videos. I make people laugh. Like I like everybody to have good
But
vibes around
the
them.
best people, literally the best people are the people that can show they're human, to show all sides of them. It's okay to be funny. I can show my ugly side. I can show my goofy side. Bitch, I can motherfucking cry. I can show my vulnerable side. I have gotten to that point where I don't have to be beautiful all the fucking time. And you can see my fucking big ass nose and my square body. I don't give a fuck. Somebody gotta like it. It's like legit okay to
But I'm
cry.
definitely working on like loving myself because like even when I was younger, like I feel like I never really loved myself. That's why I let people like treat me how they treat me. Cause I really like if somebody was to ask me My favorite thing about myself, I couldn't answer that question. Like, I don't know if you understand, like, if you peep, like, the beginning of the line where you was asking, like, kind of questions, and, like, the answers I was giving, it probably was looking like,
Mm-hmm.
because, like, it's like I never took the time out to really, like, try to love myself. Like, I always tried to make everybody else happy and all that, and I never really made myself happy. I never took the time out to, like, find something to make me happy.
Okay. You're 20 years old. You're about to be 21. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna start. You're definitely gonna start. I will hope for you to start. Like truly, like discover who you are. Like invest in your hobbies. What do you like doing by yourself? What
That's
what
the
are some
thing. Like,
hobbies that you like doing?
I'm still trying to find my hobbies because, like, growing up, like, I always did something. Like, growing up, I never found something that excited me. I always had to do things that excited, like, my family. I always had to, like, I had to play football because my dad was the coach. My dad made him happy seeing his kids play football. Like, I used to do stuff, and, like, growing up, I used to do stuff for my mom to make her happy. Like, I used to do stuff to make everybody else happy. I never found something
Mm-hmm.
that I actually loved. So it's like now I'll be looking like, what is it for me? Like, like,
Mm-hmm.
I be trying to find, because me personally, I don't want I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I
Me either.
know I know deep down inside, like, the vibe that I have, the energy that I have, I know deep down inside I could be famous. I deserve to be
You definitely
famous.
no, you definitely can. You are a character. You are
Yes.
funny. I feel like I'm a character too. That's why I've been doing this
I
and
definitely can
getting
see,
on
like, you
live. I feel
actually.
like I
I
can do
definitely can
something.
see you taking the podcast serious and actually becoming a, like, big podcaster.
But yeah, I definitely. That's why I'm trying to be more active on Instagram and social medias like
Yeah,
that. Because I spent a lot of my years thinking like, damn, Don, you're dumb. You don't really have much to say. You're not that entertaining of a person. But
you actually, have all the good questions. Like, I could actually see you in a big podcast, like, like Carisha Please and all them. I could actually see you on that type of level because, like, you have all the good questions, and, like, you got all the, like, whenever a person give you a question or anything, and it's like it's advice that's needed, you give very good advice. Like, you just had me break down. I don't ever be crying on the phone or telling my friends crying to a bitch. None of that.
it's because I've been through these things. I've been through these things that you have been
Yeah,
through. And I can see it and I know how to tap into it with people. Like, because I wish I did have somebody to talk to. That's the
that's why I be
thing.
like. That's why like, me personally. Like, when people be going through, or they be going through their depression stage, I be like texting them. I, like, reach out to them. I give them good advice. And all that,
Mm-hmm.
because, like, me personally, I wish I had somebody there for me. Like, I wish I had somebody I could talk to, somebody checking on me, like, checking my mental state when I was younger and all that. Because if that was the case, I would never tried to commit suicide and all that. I would never, like, been made it to that mental hospital, and I would never went through all
You
that.
went to a mental hospital too, just like that. What's that with mental hospital? I
Never.
was in there for
Let
like
me
a
tell
week.
you, I
I was
think
in
it
there
was.
for a week.
I was in there for a week and 2 days, and they try to keep me extra, but I broke down
Oh,
and
bitch,
cried to them.
I
I told them,
went
please.
in
I was
there.
like, please, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I gotta go home. But,
Bitch,
like,
I was in there, bitch. They fucking, bitch, I hated it. When I first got in there, that man
hated,
came out
hated,
there and
hated it.
said, y'all making too much noise. Y'all go to y'all room. Bitch, that room was, it was me and a roommate. It was some nigga in there. Like, acting like he was in motherfucking prison. Nigga doing push ups, 1 foot on the bed, 1 foot,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Listen, my
No,
experience,
no windows, only 4 walls in the bathroom. Like I was just like,
my
what the fuck is this?
experience done. Oh my gosh, I went in. Literally, I was breaking down crying because. And that's also a reason why, like, sometimes I kind of get along with my dad because, like, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here
Did
right
you have
now.
group
Like,
therapy
if
sessions?
it wasn't for him to, like, come in that house and, like, stop and like get me and rush me to the hospital, I probably wouldn't be here right now. So it's like that's a thing that I can thank him for. But when I actually was in the hospital, it's not for the weak. My roommate was a white man who he had been shot at, and he was like he was
Oh,
just
mine
on a
was a black
rampage, and
boy.
he wanted to kill everybody, and he wanted to kill himself. I was like, so why would y'all put him in a room with me, and he want to kill everybody? Like this man needs to be by himself. But like he was like an actual, like I actually made friends in there. Like at first, the first 2 days
Mhm.
there, I was like quiet, I was like scared. I'm like,
Same.
it's not for me. But then like I started getting comfortable. I didn't eat the whole time I was there. I didn't eat or shower. I ain't gonna lie, I was a dirty bitch in there. I didn't eat or shower because you not finna, I'm not going for that. I don't know what type of time this man on. I'm not getting naked in front of him none day. I don't know. So like I was I was in the mental hospital with this white man, and like he used to pray. He used to pray for us every night. Like every night he used to pray us before we went to sleep and all that. And then he was like one time he prayed for me and was like, "Oh, I pray that Jay Sean become Tupac in the afterlife, and we create a band together, and all this and that. And hopefully I don't have to kill him unless he try to kill me." And that right there, I was like, hold on. Like, you could have kept that out. You could have kept.
Oh
But
my
then after
god.
that, my last day there, this man, like, kind of was, like, trying to attack me. This crazy-ass man was trying to attack me off his meds, was trying to attack me. And I was so scared in the corner. I never been scared of a bitch, but I was scared in that bitch hospital, and I was so scared in the corner. And like my roommate, he took his socks off. He was like, "You picked the wrong day to fuck with him, boy." And like they was trying to attack each
Did
other.
y'all have like group
Like,
therapy sessions? Because we had like
yeah,
group
like we
therapy
had
sessions.
therapy sessions, we had music sessions, we had some we like ate together, like it was separated and all that. But I always was like sitting on the outside with like some of the girls, like they was like kind of the vibe. The boys was not.
I think I was mad at my parents for even signing me away to go into that
I
whole
kept
thing.
telling my dad,
I was,
tell them that it wasn't no suicide or I swallowed it on accident or something. Like, lie to them. Don't send me to no bitch hospital. He was like, I got you. And went in there and told the people that I took a whole bunch of pills trying to kill myself.
oh
They
my
had me
god.
strapped up to like tubes all the whole night, like tubes through my nose, my
I
neck, and
did
all
enjoy
that.
it once I got comfortable in there.
Yeah, once I got
It
comfortable,
was
it was like fun. I ain't gonna lie.
it was kind of fun, but some of
But
them
I still
kids
was
was
ready to
coming
go
back.
home.
But some of them kids was coming back to that. That was their
Yeah,
first time there. I was like, how do y'all do this?
this girl she had left, and literally she cried before she left. She was because they wouldn't. At first, they didn't want her to leave. They kept
Because
telling her
you
she
have to
keep
think
coming
about that.
back.
Some people, some of their lives are like horrible at home.
Yeah, like she was literally in there, and she was like crying because they wouldn't let her go home. And she was like, "Please, I just want to go home with my dad. I just want to go home with my dad." Literally the next day, she was back in there,
Mm.
and I was like, I didn't sleep for like 4 days straight. I think I stayed up 4 days straight. And then after that is when I actually like start crying myself to sleep.
Oh wow.
So I know I would not survive in jail.
Me either. Well, okay, so last question I got for you. What era of your life are you in right now?
I'm in my I'm just living life at this point. I'm just living. I'm alive. That's the era of life I'm in.
Just say I'm in my whole era.
Yeah.
I'm in my city girl era. Let's say that.
Definitely in my city girl area.
Definitely. For me right now, I'm in my self-love era. I'm in my big mama era. I'm in my not taking no shit from nobody era. That's all I got for you today. Do you have anything going on that you want to shout out or anything before I end the live?
Shout out to my motherfucking TikTok. Shout out to my man. I'm delusional. Don't lie to me. But no, like
Oh my
I actually
god.
love this. You
Mm-hmm.
was great. You was the first
Thank you.
person. You was the first person that ever actually got me to like open up without like keep asking. Like I literally just open
Mm-hmm.
up. And,
Oh my God. We gotta
yeah.
do this. We gotta do this sometime. I hope you would come back onto the Freely Spoken chat room, one of our panels. Um,
I would definitely be on that one because this one is looking for love, and I don't have good thing in love. I should have been more specific.
we definitely. All right, guys. Uh, thank y'all for coming in. It was a little ghetto today. It was a little ghetto or whatever,
It
but
definitely was ghetto with all the loudness in the
I
background.
enjoyed
She was
it.
definitely a part of the loudness and followed me to the car.
Thank y'all again for tuning in to Velorè's House of Love. I will see y'all again next week.